Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Stein with you with the Alpha C Multimedia and Sam Lab Tech. Um, Real quick, we are going to do a quick review on the Hongo 3K portable monitor, the 13.3-inch lightweight dual display USB-C computer. Type C with built-in speaker. Basically for laptop, phone, PS4 and smartphones and stuff like that, right? So pretty much this is basically a portable monitor for you to basically link with something like this right here, basically a video switcher to basically connect the output to that monitor. So let's look at how the monitor looks like. All right, so the monitor is gonna look something like this. Okay, this one is 3K. Some people like 4K or less. I just went with 3K because really I'm not really doing much with this other than monitoring whatever I'm doing. It's not really like for production or anything like that, right? It's just for monitoring. Okay, so here are some details on it from Amazon. You guys can see right there. Of course, it's about 3,200 by 1,800. Okay, you guys can see that is the resolution. That's why it's called 3K. All right, we can see right here it's HDR. When we make it big, it's HDR. Okay, 400 CD by M2, wide viewing angle, IPS, and things of that nature. Okay, ultra clear 3K HDR, 100% sRGB. All right, and you guys can see what it can do, right? It can connect by USB-C, desktop, laptop, smartphones, and things of that nature. Okay, so of course they have specifics on what these ports can do. Okay, for example, you might see a lot of USB-C, but some are for specific things. For example, this right here is for charging. Okay, so you have to make sure you are using the right ports for the right reasons. And this is a full featured USB-C, meaning this is what you want to be using for something like a display and not this right here. Okay, or else you're not gonna be able to get any feed. Okay, so just be careful that you read it so you know what the difference between a charging port versus a full USB-C. From my understanding, usually the charging port will have the lightning bolt on it, but again, we don't know how the design is built, so you might not see that. But if you do see that, whenever you see a lightning sign, that tells you that it's for charging. Okay, cool. Of course, it has the menu features, the volume for you to hear. Most times you are monitoring, so you don't really need to hear anything, so you're probably going to have it off or not really worry about it, right? It has backlight keys. Okay, yeah, back keys, and it has the micro USB port and then a headphone jack if you want to monitor out whatever you're doing. Okay, and then of course you can see what is included in the box. Whenever you purchase, it gives you the original smart case, pretty much the the part where the screen will be attached to, or the base. Okay, and it gives you mini HDMI one here, USB-C to USB-C, date cable, USB-C to USB-C cable. Okay, USB-C to USB-C charging cable, and then the wall. So of course, the wall charger and charging cable are going to go together, and it's made in white to make it easier for you to understand. Okay, so that is the basics of that. Okay, let's look at a video so we can kind of have an idea of what an external monitor does. All right, so all right, I'm just trying to lower it Okay, so we can talk. Okay. Okay, so all right, so we can see how it is. Okay. Okay, you can use it to play video games. Okay. All right, you can control it with your phone. Right, you can connect from your phone. Okay, you guys see how that works? You can play video games with it. Okay. All right, cool. So we kind of have a glimpse of what it is. So again, it's the HONGO 3K portable monitor, 3200 by 1800 resolution, 13.3. Okay. If you go on HONGO, you guys are gonna see HONGO. Let's see. When you go on HONGO, it usually has different types. You know, it has the 3K here. It has 1920 by 1080, right? So it has different types of products. Of course, they sell other things, but you know, when you take time, you see they sell other things here or other screens, I should say. Okay, so you can look into those if that is of interest. Okay. All right, so let's not waste time with this. Let's get straight to the point. All right, cool. So first things first, okay, I have not opened the box because I wanted us to go through the process. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, all right, I'm gonna bring, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the box. I bought two screens, so we are just gonna use one screen as an unboxing, just so you guys can see. Right here is one screen, okay. And right here is the second screen, so you guys can see it's two screens, okay. So I'm only gonna unbox one for the sake of time. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so it comes like this, and it has a clear plastic bag that is tied to the box. Okay, so I'm gonna use the scissors to pretty much cut it. Okay, so just trying to poke a hole so I can have something to grab on, and basically, okay. So I have my camera loaded here for monitoring later. Let's see. Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do, all right, I'm gonna basically take the rubber plastic off. So you are probably wondering, how does this how can I use this then, right? So say you're a video person and you do like live broadcasting and stuff like that, right? So let's say you do an event gigs and stuff like that. You can have something like this instead of taking your screen. Like for me, okay, let me show you guys this. So I have my camera loaded to the thing here. Okay, so let me show you guys this right here. Okay, so you see how I have two screens here, right? I have these two screens, right? You don't want to be always taking these to events, right? You want to have something portable to take to your events, so you don't have to always keep taking all these stands to your events. Okay, so that is the reason why I purchased these. Okay, so I can use it for, work and whatever gigs that I get. Okay, so you want to keep your regular monitors for your studio in your studio, and just purchase something like these for portable reasons, for events and stuff like that. Okay, so that is the purpose of it. Okay, all right. All right, cool. So let me get out of this, and all right, cool. So that is the reason why you do that, right? So say you have a wedding, you got to go and stream, you have a church event, a concert, whatever it is, you have this switcher, and then you basically output it here so you can see whatever it is. Okay, so first things first, let's do the unboxing. So I took off the clear plastic thing. Okay, and now there is this part right here. You guys can see there's this little thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and lift it. Okay, maybe the sides. Let's see, is there something? Oh, okay, so there's one back here too, right? So you probably want to do both of it so it can be pretty leveled. There you go. All right, so if you don't do it that way, one is going to go down, one is going to go up. Okay, so cool. So I took that out. As you guys can see, that is the unboxing part. Okay, so that is out. Okay, all right, so first things first, when we open it, what do we see? We see a menu, a user menu that they give us, okay, which basically will give you the instructions and however you want to use this. Okay, so for the sake of time, we are not going to go through all that. We just want to see what is in here and see how it works. So for now, I'm going to drop this back into the box right here. Okay, so now what am I touching here? I'm touching the actual screen. Okay, so at this point, what I'm seeing is the case is right here, or what I'm feeling and seeing. The case is right here, and the screen is right inside here. Okay, and it has a plastic put on it. You could always take it off if you want to. For now, I'm going to keep it there. Okay, cool. So that is the screen. Okay, the display. Okay, it looks like this. Okay, and then it has the case. Okay, and it's like a magnet thing. It just sticks. It just sticks. You guys can feel it, right? You see that? It's like a magnet thing. It just sticks. Okay, cool. And then you just close. All right, so that is that. So we have the screen and then we have the cover. Okay, so the screen and the cover are in here. All right, then we have the wall charger. Okay, or whatever you want to call this, wall charger. Okay, so for now, yeah, let's go ahead and do it this way. Let's yeah, so here's the thing. Can you charge this over HDMI? No, you cannot charge this over HDMI. So don't think you don't want to use the wall charger, so you're just gonna connect this to an HDMI and it's just supposed to work. Like, no, it's not gonna work. Okay, so that is the first thing you have to keep in mind. You must connect it to not necessarily the wall, but the power. Okay, you must connect the power in order to get power for the screen. Then after that, everything works like magic. Okay, so as you guys can see over here, I have the power here, so I'll be able to maybe connect it in and show you guys. Okay, so that is that. So here are the cables in here. So this is the wall charger. Okay, the wall charger. Okay, it's right here. So let's put that to the side. Let's open this. Okay, so we have 3 black cables in here. Let's see what they are. So we have a mini HDMI to regular HDMI. Okay, so this is HDMI to mini HDMI. Okay, so that's the first cable that I've seen. USB-C to USB-C. So okay, mini HDMI to regular HDMI. Okay, full size HDMI to mini HDMI. Okay, and then USB-C to USB-C. Then we have USB-C to regular USB. USB-C to regular USB. Okay, C to regular. Okay, so those are the 3 black cables that I've seen so far. Okay, so for now, let's leave it in here for the sake of time. And of course, I told you guys when we were looking at the website or Amazon that the white will go with the white, right? Because it's charging. USB-C to USB-C for charging, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, it's good that it's both white. It makes it easier to remember, okay? You don't have to worry about which black one am I supposed to use. No, it's all white. It makes it easier for you to figure out. Okay, so now that we know we need power to make this thing work, we're gonna put one end of the USB to the top of the USB here. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is here is pretty much I will take out this here for the time being and connect it. Okay, all right, remember we are not doing the video switcher. Okay, we are doing this. That's why I'm not really worrying about that. Okay, so I have that in. Remember we are only doing one, so I'm going to put this to the side for now. Okay, it's to the side for now. Then we're gonna deal with this. Okay, so we open it. The screen is right here. Okay, so it looks like an iPad, tablet, or whatever it is. Okay, so keep in mind there's this here, there's this here, there's this here. So you are gonna move the bottom of that to one of these that you like. Okay, so for example, if you want the angle to look like this, you're gonna put it right here. Okay, and it's just gonna be like that. If you want the angle this way, you can make it this way, and it will work like that. If you want the angle this way, you can make it look like this. Okay, so if you are your event, it's just gonna look like this. Okay, you guys see that? Let me use this phone to actually give you another angle from my phone. I have my phone connected. Okay, so let's see. Right, again, see, so it looks like this here. Okay, you just have this. All right, so I guess this thing came out. Okay, so you got to make sure you have it connected. Okay, because it looks like it's magnet. Okay, so have it connected. Okay, all right, so once it's connected, you put it to the first. Okay, so that's the first hole, first, second, and third. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So it goes to first hole will look like this angle. You guys see that? Okay, then the second hole will look like this angle. Then the third hole will look like this angle. And I'm sure you can even manipulate it and do it whatever other way you want. Okay, so for the sake of time, let me get out of here. Okay, and switch back to angle here. Okay, cool. All right, for the sake of time, we are going to stick with this angle here. Okay, great. So let me put the phone back away. Okay. Again, you guys saw the angles, right? So first, second, and third. Okay. So let's just say if I want to work with the third angle, or maybe the second angle, maybe. Sure. Let's look at the sides and see what we see. Okay, actually, let me take it off for now. Let me take it off for now, and let's see what we see here. Okay, so remember, we saw all these things in the picture, so we are not really going to spend time talking about it. So what I do see here is I see, they don't label it, by the way, so you got to kind of know. So I see the USB-C here. Okay, and I see the volumes. Okay, so let's just go back to this. It will help us know specifically what those buttons are. Okay, so we have the headphone here. Okay, then we have the micro USB port. Okay, so you guys see it. It's hard because I'm not, you're not seeing it that way. Okay, let me do it this way. So we have the headphone jack. Okay, we have the micro USB port. Okay, then we have the back key. Okay, so the back key, I guess, is to just go back. It wasn't a backlight. Okay, just to go back. No wonder I was like, what button is this? Okay, and then the volume plus and minus. Okay, then you got the menu bar to navigate through it, to change the brightness, the contrast and stuff like that. Okay, then you have the power to power it on and off. Okay, so that's how it is. So power here and then all that. So that is one side. Okay, at the bottom there's nothing there. Okay, this side has those buttons, the top has nothing, and then on this side you have three main buttons. Okay, I think you guys can see it right here. Okay, three main buttons. Let's talk about them. Okay, so on that side we have the USB. I want to see the signs. So it says DCN here. Okay, so which is going to stand for pretty much the charging. Okay, the charging. Okay, so this one is for USB. DCN stands for basically when you see DCN is for charging. Okay, so USB charging port. Okay, so this is the charging part. Okay, so we know this is where we're going to charge from, and then right here is where we're going to get the display from. Okay, it says full featured USB-C port. Then here is the mini HDMI port. Okay, I hope we got it. So with this in mind, what we're going to do is, with this power thin that we plugged in there, we're going to put it into the power, because if we don't and we click power, nothing happens. See, nothing happens. Okay, but if we do, okay, but if we do and we click power, something is going to happen.